Welcome to North Rock Creek, the home of the Cougars, as today North Rock Creek Baseball throws against Perkins Tryon in a rematch of yesterday's game. North Rock Creek coming back late in the game to make it close as they end up falling to Perkins Tryon at Perkins 9-6 in the first of two district matchups. Today on the mound for the North Rock Creek Cougars is number 3 Tanner Davis. Caleb Boatman on the mound today, the sophomore for the North Rock Creek Cougars. Behind the plate is going to be number 9 Braden Elson. At first base is number 15 Jesse Todd. Over at second base is going to be Coolidge Rendelman, At third base, Coomer. At shortstop will be number 3 Tanner Davis. Out in left field is going to be number 7 Benjamin Campbell. In center field is Dakota Bryce. And in right field will be number 32 Holden Brooking. North Rock Creek, a young team, comes in at 3-9, and they're competing in 4A this year as midway through the season. Coach Chad Brooking's team trying to put it together. As with the young team, it will happen. A lot of mistakes holding them back right now. Need to throw strikes and cut down on the errors to get a victory today. Boatman, 2 balls, no strikes, as he's looking for that zone right now. That's in there on the outside corner. Strike 2. Good pitch there by Caleb. Makes the count even, 2-2. Going to be just outside or high for ball 3. Count is full as Boatman delivers another good pitch. Preston Gayechi. Now, I would challenge anybody to read that on the first try, without knowing the name, that is. As Coomer with a good throw, and a nice stretch over there by first baseman Jesse Todd to help Kaysen, as Kaysen, just a freshman, with a good play from third base. Jesse Todd, as I said, a sophomore over on first.
There you go.
That's going to be
nice spot.
High for ball 1. The 5-3 put out of Gayanesi. I'm going to be working on that one all day. Gus Harper, thank you, Gus. That's a lot easier for me up here. Gus Harper now at the plate. The count, 2 balls, 1 strike. As that's going to be hit to the shortstop, and another easy out for North Rock Creek as Tanner Davis throws it over to Todd for the second out of. Don't know if you could ask for anything more so far from Caleb Boatman, as he is throwing those strikes. He's getting the ground balls, and just beyond Todd's glove and the air out in right field. That's what we got to cut down, as the throw late, and Brett Field actually on the single goes all the way to third. 2 more bases on the air in right. Gajinski. Got to just throw it out there. Ball one, up at the plate now. Cleanup, Dax Edwards. He's the pitcher, trying to help himself out here. That's in there for a strike. I like that outside pitch, as the umpire does too. Boatman delivers again, outside corner, strike two. That's just a nice looking pitch that Boatman is finding early. It's going to be hard to hit. Good curveball. Boatman puts him down as the Cougars overcome the air, and we go into the half of the first, tied 0-0. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Shawnee CTV.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf, brands Nova and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Proline iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust. We are back, and Coolidge Rendleman going to step in for the Cougars. Start things off here with Dakota Bryce on deck as Coolidge, our second baseman. And as I said, on the mound, Dax Edwards for Perkins Tryon. And it's a fair ball. And he's going to have to hustle back, and he gets back to first. Coolidge there, the junior, with a single on the full swing bunt. Don't see that too often. In fact, Coolidge a little bit surprised himself running down that first base line. That's going to bring up Dakota Bryce, the senior. And that's on the outside corner. Dax delivers it as Coolidge gets back to first. The throwdown by Tanner Davis, pitcher or catcher for Perkins. That's going to be high, and you would think it'd be out of play. The wind holding it in, as the wind here probably gusting at the 20-mile-an-hour mark, though pretty steady, somewhere around 12. It's windy on the Cougar Hill right now. So count, no balls, 2 strikes to Bryce. That's going to be up the middle, and Bryce has to hurry to and double play ball. As nice play by Perkins, gets 2 outs on the double play. A 4-6-3 double play with Gajinski throwing it down to first on the turn. How was that, Jack? All right. I'm getting ample opportunities at the Gajinski name. I understand Mr. Gajinski is an OSU coach. women's softball coach. So congratulations to North Rock Creek girls as they just slam one over the fence as they, on the adjoining fence out here on campus, they go against the Norman Lady Tigers as a 3-run shot over the fence by one of the Lady Cougars. It was Hannah. That's a shot out to center field over the head of the center fielder as Caleb Boatman, the pitcher, on a stand-up double. Nicely done by Caleb as he took that to far right center. We don't have it marked, but that's probably around 375 straight out there. That was a Cashman Creasy, the freshman, in to run for the pitcher Boatman. And that's going to bring up to the plate left fielder Ben Campbell. That's in there for strike 2. Campbell, a junior for the Cougars. And Creasy back. And Ben takes the ball. Lady Cougars now up 5-0 on the Lady Tigers from Norman. Nice curveball there by Dax, but going to be inside. In fact, it almost hit Ben. That one does. Way to take it, Ben, on the leg. And he's going to take first base as runner in scoring position is Cashman Creasy running for Ben Campbell. No, running for Caleb Boatman, I'm sorry. Ben Campbell's actually on first base, and stepping in is Tanner Davis, shortstop. Good defensive play in the top half of this inning. And that's going to be right off the mask. That's why they wear those things right there. That would have been blood splattering otherwise. In fact, I'm kind of surprised it didn't lodge itself in the eye holes as soundly as it connected with the mask. But that's part of the fun of baseball right there. Fastball foul tip off the umpire's mask as that one's foul tip over the press box for Tanner Davis. Tanner, a senior. And the senior leader could do some damage here. That's going to be another foul. He fights it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count here to Tanner. As the senior can knock in the freshman Creasy from second. As the wind roars. That's going to be tough to get to, and it's going to fall for a base hit. As coming home is Creasy. He's in, and the runner gets back to third with a good slide as Ben Campbell back at third. Caleb Boatman's runner, Cashman Creasy, comes around to score on the RBI single from Tanner Davis. The senior comes through and moves the runners up. Tanner now standing on first with that 2-out RBI single. Coming to the plate is Jesse Todd. Jesse, of course, first baseman. And he made an incredible stretch, keeping his foot on the bag for the first out of this ball game. Probably ended up saving a run, unbeknownst to anybody at the time it happens. But it's those small things that are going to give North Rock Creek Cougars the victory. As Jesse now at the plate, and he can help his team even more. 2 men on, 1 in scoring position, just 90 feet away, maybe even battling and getting that wild pitch. They're going to throw out the runner as they try a trick play. Now 2 in scoring position as Tanner Davis steals a base. 2 balls, no strikes. Let's see if they can get Dax to overthrow here and perhaps put one in the dust that can't be handled by his catcher, Dawes. It's not a backstop like Memorial Park, Ed Skelton Field, but it is a backstop that could create enough space if the ball gets past Dawes. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Jesse Todd battling. That's going to be sharp to the shortstop. Nice bounce, eye level. And they're going to get out of the inning. But the Cougars did score 1. We're at the end of 1. Cougars up 1-0 against Perkins Tryon.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Proline iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornback. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help. Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality.
This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location.
Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison and downtown is a full-service vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice. Catcher Tanner Davis comes up for Perkins Tryon. Dawes, actually. Sorry about that, Tanner. As Boatman, first pitch ball. And now he starts to work that outside corner. That's been a good spot for Boatman here so far. Caleb noticing Blue likes that spot, and he's going to it. 1-1. High tight for ball 2. Nice day for baseball. 2-2 the count as the sun is shining. It is a bit windy, but we're kind of used to that in Oklahoma. The boys and girls, as the Lady Cougars now up 7-0 at the end of 1 against the Norman Lady Tigers. Both the girls and boys used to the wind in Oklahoma, that's for sure, as they can use it to their advantage. Interesting, Jack Riley tells me, and Todd gets out of the way for the first out of the second inning, that North Rock Creek ranked 3rd in the state slow pitch 5A softball. Our neighbors down in Tecumseh ranked 2nd. in there for a strike. I believe that would be old Chad Trahan's team down in Tecumseh. Shout out to Chad. One out here, 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Three and 1.
All right, go get him.
Coomer again at third. Another good throw for the out as the wind picks up across the field, blowing hard from left to right across your screen. As
Heads up.
One and one. Full count, delivered to the backstop. As we got a battle going on. Corb Minor, first baseman, gets the walk. That brings up Grayson McDaniel. And that's going to be a hard, high, and long to the wall as they get it in as quick as possible. It's going to be a stand-up triple. And 1 run comes across as Corb Minor, the first baseman, delivers. I'm sorry, Grayson McDaniel delivers with the triple. Corb Minor is the one who ran the bases from first to score for the first run of the game for Perkins Tryon. Brings to the plate Braxton Lightfoot, third baseman, and Boatman in the dirt, 4-2.
All right, let's go, 8.
Didn't get the corner. Now ball 2, 2-1 the count to Lightfoot. Well, I think I just saw 3-1. Yep. And that's going to be outside for another walk. So McDaniel at third, Lightfoot gets the walk to head to first. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, Gajewski. So Benny Gajecki, Kenny Gajecki is the dad. He's got a story we'll tell you when we come back for the bottom half of the second inning. As Perkins gets one, they tie it up. The Cougars coming in to bat in the second. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Shawnee Seat TV. Together we're building community one season at a time.
Have you seen our signs lately?
5 stars, positive, professional, quality, and responsive.
Everybody that works there are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. I would recommend this place to anyone.
Our associate was professional, courteous, personable, and most important, patient. Kept a positive and encouraging attitude throughout the process.
The crew here is always phenomenal. This broker is kind, friendly, and cares about their customers and employees alike.
Our associate was really awesome at getting things done and truly cares about finding your perfect home. I highly recommend.
Have you seen our signs lately? Most of us have a closet full or room full of used sporting equipment. Sean and Pops Play It Again Sports gives you cash for your lightly used sporting equipment. Let your sporting equipment play again. Do you love swimming? SHS Swim is always looking for the next state champion. Find SHS Swim on Facebook and Instagram. Watch SHS Swim live on Shawnee Seat TV. We are back as third baseman Kaysen Coomer comes up to the plate. As Kaysen already with a number of good defensive plays. Let's see if he can add to that with a base hit here or just taking first base any way he can get there. As the Cougars need runners. Last night, Perkins able to get 9 across. We know we're going to need some runs, so they come down to first base. He did not go around. Ball 1 to Kaysen. Little trivia about Kaysen, he's also pretty good on the tennis court. If you ever see him out there, his mom, a very good tennis player herself. As Kaysen, that tall, lanky body can probably serve up a few aces. That's going to be a hard one to catch. It's going to, it does, in short right center. As Coomer does his job, gets on first to start things off with a base hit. That's going to bring up Elson. Elson behind the plate for the Cougars today. And I have the pleasure of sitting next to Braden's grandpa throughout the day. And that's where the Kenny Gajecki story comes from. As we can go into that now, Gajecki, Kenny, the head softball coach at OSU, played baseball at OU, and came to OSU via Florida. So he's been around some pretty good programs in his career. And today we get to watch his son, and again, the double play intact in that on cue by Preston Gajecki, Kenny's son. I didn't mean to set it up that way, but that's just how it happens. So Coomer and Elson set down 2 outs in the inning, and that brings up right fielder Holden Brooking. Holden, just a sophomore, and he takes a first pitch hit. And watching Holden on the football field, I don't think he even felt that. He's a tough old boy. Just a sophomore, as I said. Now I've got my spotter fixing things for me, as Holden is actually a junior, which sounds right from football, actually. Is that one Boatman, a junior as well? You know, just all of those that I've been calling all day. It's just paperwork.
So thank you to Mr. Cooper. That's a foul ball as a shot down the line by Coolidge Rendelman. So Jack, my correction, Caleb Boatman, he's a junior. He's a junior. Holden Brooking, he's a junior. Soon to be seniors. When we come through this spring season, it's soon to be. You know, if you call them super sophomores, what's the senior? I mean, how do you get better than super? Superior senior? No, that doesn't even sound right. As the hit by Rendelman, handled at second base for the third out. No runs, one hit in the inning, and one hit by pitch. So, you know, that could be 2 hits for the Cougars as we go into the second, knotted 1-1 with Perkins. For 25 years, Eric's has served you and your family for all your prescription needs. Eric and his staff love the community and love seeing you in the store conveniently located on North Kickapoo. Make your day brighter by visiting Eric's today. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good, fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison and downtown is a full-service vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice. Coming in 1-1, we got ourselves a ball game here on the campus of North Rock Creek High School. Stepping up to the plate, Gus Harper, the left fielder for Perkins Tryon, as that one goes off Elson's leg. Some pain there. Boatman picks it up though, and Blue gives Elson just a moment to catch his breath. Nice move, Blue. Jason who? Welliver. Shout out to Jason Welliver behind the plate, our umpire today. It's how it works. As I get information, I just pass it right along to you. But as always, my information is never official. Just know that. It's just information. That's all it is. Four pitches, 4 balls, and the runner is on. So, can Caleb settle down here? We certainly need him to, as that's Harper who walks down to first and Brett Fields stepping in. That's going to be a high fly ball to center fielder Dakota Bryce. Dakota has started every baseball game in his North Rock Creek 4-year career out there in center field. We'd expect that play from the senior leader, and he delivers. That's going to be Coomer over to first. Gets him, and can we get the double play? Oh, almost. Close play there by the Cougars, as coming around was Harper as he takes third on the heads-up running play. Dax Edwards is out at first on the 6-3 put out. Again, Coomer with another good defensive play. I didn't know if he was going to have the arm to get it over
to Todd, but he does, and the out is made. And again, Harper, just a fine base running play, heads up, as he knocks the ball out of the hand of shortstop Tanner Davis on the slide. Good pitch on the outside by Boatman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's in front where he needs to be, as he's in the first inning. He had, actually in both innings, he has left runners on third base. And there's that passed ball scenario where Harper probably kicking himself a little bit that he didn't have the opportunity to go there, or that he didn't take the opportunity to run there. As Boatman now 2-2 with 2 outs. Let's see if he can get the K. Tanner Dawes at the plate. Good stop there by Elson. And the count is full. First base is open, so Boatman can go for his pitch here. Outside corner, I would think. Good curve ball, and that's going to be just high for Dawes, as Welliver with the call. And we've got 1 on first, 1 on third. And again, smart play by Boatman. He didn't give up anything that could be hit. He was going for the strikeout. That brings up Beck Smith. To third baseman Coomer, and the run will score. Under Coomer's glove. The throw late. The tag late. As 2 runners advance on the single by Beck Smith. The runner scores. That's Gus Harper. And Perkins Tryon has their first lead of the ball game. So Tanner Dawes now the catcher on third base, Beck Smith on second base, and Corb Minor at the plate. The Lady Cougars now up 11-0 on Norman over in fast pitch softball. Third ranked Lady Cougars in 5A slow pitch. Let's call that 12. At 13, there's 2 on, another 2-run home Lady Cougars over there. 13-0. Who is that, Jack, coming across the plate? Hannah Earlywine again. We witness another home run. We just happen to be glancing over there. You might like us to watch the game we're calling, huh? Let you know what's going on here. Corb Minor at the plate. 3-1 is the count. 2 outs, 2 on. And Caleb Boatman battling to get out of this inning now. That's going to be foul. And the count goes full. And again, first base is open. Let's see if Caleb goes on for that outside corner again. He's been getting the call over there on the fastball to the outside. It's been a hard ball to hit, but there is a gap between first and second. Again, he goes a little bit high. Just a little bit high. And we're going to have a visit. We'll take a break. You're watching North Rock Creek Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality.
This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust.
We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornback. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help.
Thank you to Patty for being here. From Gateway and from myself specifically, man, the energy and the power and the time and the love and the support and the challenge that you bring to our board and to our staff is huge. And I look forward to continuing to work with you and alongside you. And I just want to say thank you, Patty. Great job, and look forward to the future as what we do and continue to move and your impact of what you do so quietly, just kind of behind the scenes.
We are back, 1-1 the count, as Boatmen now facing the bases loaded, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Coach Grayson McDaniel, right fielder for Perkins, trying to fight through 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Good block by Elson. He saves a run there. That was a classic fundamental stop by the catcher. For the youngsters out there, he brought his legs together and let it just bounce right off his chest as he angled his chest back down towards the plate. That ball stayed right in front of him where it needed to be. Nice play. And that's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. And another walk as that one went low. That one hurts. Runners all advanced. Bases stay loaded. Braxton Lightfoot steps in. That's right up the gut. Base hit. And the bobble in center. All 3 runs are going to come across. Those are the mistakes that really hurt a squad. Letting that walk with the bases loaded kind of open the dam, put the crack in the dam, and next batter up, Lightfoot delivers with the single. He goes to second on the air and clears the bases. That down the line, and once the bats get rolling, here comes Lightfoot, as that's going to be a stand-up double for Preston Gaiski. And Gus Harper, who started it all off with a walk, is back to the plate. Going to be high. Second time this inning, Harper reaches on a walk. First and second now for Brett Field. Shortstop, unable to bring across, that being Gaitsky for Perkins, and 7 runs across in this third inning. The score 8-1. Things getting out of hand rather quickly. On the softball field, the Lady Cougars taking care of business. The Norman Tigers run ruled by the Lady Cougars. Last I looked over, they were up by 13, so the girls getting it done. And every time I looked over there, the Cougars were up to bat, which means their defense was probably pretty stellar. Good crowd out here for the baseball squad as Boatman looking for the strike zone here. 3 balls, no strikes. As Edwards trots down to first on another base on balls. Field, the designated hitter, was the one making it interesting over at third base. As 2 on now, as Coach Brooking asking about the tag. And I think he asked the umpire didn't really have the best angle. And he said, could you just check with the home plate umpire as to what he might have seen if the player came off the bag? And that's kind of the conversation that they have. Polite thing to do for a coach to ask an umpire, just to ask his cohort. And they came to the conclusion that yes, he did come off the bag and he was tagged out. So nice play by Coach Chad Brooking. That stops the bleeding. 7 runs across, 8-1 our score. Perkins in front of the Cougars. We come up to bat in the third. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. For 25 years, Eric's has served you and your family for all your prescription needs. Eric and his staff love the community and love seeing you in the store conveniently located on North Kickapoo. Make your day brighter by visiting Eric's today. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy.
We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornback. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help.
So further discussion as we go to the break. Coach Kevin Miner of Perkins Tryon just getting clarification from Welliver again, good sportsmanship wise by everybody. Hey, the coach who has a concern goes out and asks the umpire who made the call if he doesn't mind asking his partner whether he saw something different, because It was obvious the players were in the way of the view of the fielding umpire. They come together. Welliver says, I did see him come off the bag, and he had his hand on him. And so the right call is made, and then the opposing coach comes in and, again, very cordially has a conversation with both the umpires, and they all three walk away like gentlemen. Good to see, as now the North Rock Creek Cougars come up to bat. As to start things off is Dakota Bryce, center field for the Cougars. Going to take the first pitch high from Dax Edwards. Dax throwing today to Tanner Dawes, Corb Minor over at first base for Perkins. Second base is Bo Birch, who I have not called at plate because designated hitter for him is Brett Field. That's going to be inside for ball 2. Shortstop for Perkins is Preston Gaitsky. Braxton Lightfoot with 3 RBIs. He's over at third. Out in left field is Gus Harper. Center field, Beck Smith. Right field is Brayson McDaniel. Here in the third inning, Cougars trail 8-1, 3 balls, 1 strike, our count. Bryce looks and takes that down the third base line. That's going to be tough to handle. Can Bryce get 2? He's going to stop with the single smartly, as North Rock Creek just needs base runners. Continue with base runners. Sharp single, though, by Dakota, as he's 1 for 2 on the day, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Caleb Boatman. Caleb, an 11th grader, as Bryce going to be thrown out on the steal. Nice throw by Dawes down to first. No question about that one. Right on the bag. As Bryce, the first out of the inning. As North Rock Creek has gotten their leadoff guys on in all 3 innings, and they've all been taken out at second base. The first 2 innings have been double plays. Or should I say that they have not reached second base. In the second inning, Coomer was caught in a line drive fly ball situation. Really didn't have a chance. Boatman now with the bases clear, no balls, 1 strike after Bryce picked off. And that's hit solid again to right center, and Boatman's done that twice, as he's running for a triple, and he's going to make it. That is Boatman's second extra base hit of the ball game. He had a double in the first, and now he's got a triple. And unfortunate, both times the runners were on base in front of him. They just couldn't reach second, or he'd have a few RBIs, and this would be a closer ball game. But that's why they play the game. Ben Campbell up now, as that's hit sharply to third. Bobbled. Run is going to come across, so RBI to Ben Campbell. As Boatman comes across for the second time. Tanner Davis steps up. The shortstop, Tanner, he's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Now he's 1 for 2 with an RBI, and 1 run comes across. 8-2 our score. Cougars trail. Perkins try on. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Sports, where we pay you cash for used sporting goods. Check out this great deal on this Octane Fitness Elliptical. Original price $2,000, Out the door at Play It Again Sports, $7.99.99. We also have the ever-popular Vice golf balls, Vice Pro Plus, Vice Drive, and Vice Pro Soft, starting at $19.99. Please bring us your gently used baseball and softball gloves, just like this used DeMarini Insane 11.5-inch baseball glove. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Do you love swimming? SHS Swim is always looking for the next state champion. Find SHS Swim on Facebook and Instagram. Watch SHS Swim live on Shawnee CTV.
Thank you to Patty for being here. From Gateway and from myself specifically, man, the energy and the power and the time and the love and the support and the challenge that you bring to our board and to our staff is huge. And I look forward to continuing to work with you and alongside you. And I just want to say thank you, Patty. Great job, and look forward to the future as what we do and continue to move, and your impact of what you do so quietly, just kind of behind the scenes as you do your full-time job. You also take on these volunteer things, and I know you're part of other groups in this community and support other groups, but selfishly I want to say I'm so glad you're a part of this one. Thank you.
Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality. This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location. Couple of changes here to start things off in the fourth inning as Boatman goes out to right field. Right fielder is going to come in to first base, and that is Holden Brooking. And first baseman Jesse Todd is coming in to pitch. So first pitch of the fourth, Todd throws a ball. Up to the plate is Tanner Dawes, the catcher for Perkins. 2 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a strike. Outside, leadoff walk to Tanner Dawes. And that brings to the plate Beck Smith. Beck with an RBI single in the third. He's in center field. Again, Elson with a good stop, keeping the ball in front of him, and saves a base there. Ball 1. Dawes, Elson with the throw, and they got him. You know, I was just thinking it's not often that I see a catcher try to steal. But Dawes took off and ran, and he got nailed. As it was a good play by Elson. So Beck Smith up, 1 ball, no strikes, nobody on now. And it goes 2-0. Yeah, we have had 3 pitches, so we'll see. That's ball 4. So the leadoff walk didn't hurt the Cougars because of Elson's fine play.
Let's see if the defense can negate the second walk of the inning. Corb Minor up. Certainly he'll be taking until he sees a strike, I would think. Outside by Jesse Todd. Jesse Todd, a sophomore for the Cougars. There's a strike. And Elson making the play behind Smith as he throws over there to Brooking. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's go 1-5.
3-1. First baseman Corb Minor swings and misses, brings the count full. That's where Todd needs to be. 1 pitch away here from his first K. Coach Chad Brooking just asking for a strike. Ball 4, third walk of the inning. And that brings up Brayson McDaniel. Brayson with 2 RBIs on the game, with a walk and a run scored. That one's going to get back Elson. Both runners are going to move up. That one's costly. No force now. Only 1 out. That's going to be in there for a strike. That's a good pitch on that outside corner by Jesse Todd. Brayson steps back in. 1-1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that goes to right field. Caught nicely by Boatman. Had to make a jumping stab. The runners score on the tag. Beck Smith comes across. And Corb Minor moves over to third on the tag. So McDaniel with another RBI. That's his 3rd on his sacrifice fly. 2nd out of the inning brings up Braxton Lightfoot. Braxton with 3 RBIs already. Base hit here. He gets another one. What about a passed ball here, Jack? Would we get an RBI on a passed ball? Unearned run on a passed ball? 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Braxton, the 3rd baseman, he is 1 for 1 with a walk, and again, 3 runs batted in. He's had a good day at the plate. As the Cougars make the play, good play at first by Brooking, as the throw over by Rendelman in the dirt. 3rd out of the inning, though, the Cougars escape 9-2 here. We are in the bottom half of the 4th, and you're watching Cougar Baseball on Shawnee CTV.
NRC family, I'm Sean. Play It Again Sports is excited to join with you in the startup of North Rock Creek School's new Little League teams. We want to help by writing a big check to help offset the school startup costs for the league. That's why the NRC School Administration has organized a campus-wide youth sports equipment gathering competition. Bring your used sporting equipment to the middle school gymnasium the last week of March. Play It Again will go shopping Thursday night, March 31st. We want to write a huge check to the school for your donations of gently used sporting equipment. Our goal is to find $15,000 worth of used equipment to buy. Please join with us and help North Rock Creek Little League football team start big out of the gate in fall 2022.
The wind picking up and the walks abound as the North Rock Creek Cougars have given up 11 walks, I'm told, on the day. And that's tough to overcome. That's what's been happening throughout the season here, as the Cougars kind of shooting themselves in the foot. We've seen a few errors and a lot of walks, and when you give up that many base runners, it's hard to overcome. So the inning with 7, that would be the third inning, puts 9 on the board total for the Perkins Tryon team against the men in red. Coming up is going to be the new pitcher, Jesse Todd. Jesse 0 for 1 so far today.
All right, let's go 1-5. There you go.
Base hit by Todd. And Creasy comes in for Todd, Cashman Creasy. Cashman earlier running for Boatman came all the way around to score.
All right, let's go 1-0.
Outside. 1-1 the count. Chipping away. That's what the Cougars have to do here. Down by 7. And that's hit solid. And unfortunately, double play ball. Solid right at second baseman for Perkins, Bo Birch. He made the turn nicely, and Gaetsky finishes it off on the turn to Corb Minor. So Coomer hits into the double play, and that turns into a 4-6-3 traditional. 2 outs, and that brings up Elson. Elson 0 for 1 on the day. As has happened all 4 innings. The Cougars, with their leadoff on, but they turn around, and before that leadoff can get to second base, they're out. Heading back to the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Elson, sorry. Strike 3. Nice pitch by pitcher Dax Edwards as he's gone the whole way for Perkins. North Rock Creek heads back out
into the field. They need some runs, and they do not want to give up any more runs here in the 5th. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Together, we're building community, one season at a time.
Bank First in Oklahoma offers a variety of personal and business banking services, including accounts, loans, treasury services, and more. Explore online.
NRC family, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports. Bring your used equipment to the middle school gymnasium the last week of March. We want to help by writing a big check to help offset the school's startup cost for the North Rock Creek Little League football teams. We will buy things like used baseball mitts, used bats, frisbee golf, used fitness equipment, metal plate weights. Play It Again will go shopping Thursday night. Our goal is to find $15,000 worth of used equipment to buy. Please join with us and help North Rock Creek Little League football team start big out of the gate in fall 2022.
We are back. Jesse Todd on the mound. As Matt Burris steps in to first base, and that's going to put Holden Brooking behind the plate. Holden just coming down that right field line. He started out in right field, went to first base, and no, I'm wrong. Elson's still behind the plate, and Holden went back to right. I kind of like the idea of him coming down right field line. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool. But he goes back to right field. I didn't see the numbers right, and I think we're set. Jesse Todd definitely still on the mound. We still have Tanner Davis at short and Kason Coomer at third. Looks like Dakota Bryce out in center. And my left fielder is Ben Campbell. First pitch, ball. As is the second pitch. We're in debate as to whether it's 8 runs in this district contest after 5. We do not want to give up another run in this inning and try and find that out. Need to hold them here. Can't give up an opening walk to Gaitsky. A player like Gaitsky, he's leading off in the leadoff position because he knows what to do when he gets on. Three balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, good pitch on the outside corner. Good time for a strikeout. Set down Gaitsky, and Gus Harper comes up. Gus is 0 for 2 with a run scored. 0 for 1 with a run scored.
Let's go 1-5.
That's going to be hit to Dakota Bryce. Dakota plays it well. If you saw that, youngsters, another good example is Dakota took a step back You're always tempted when you see that ball coming your way in the outfield to take a step forward, but especially in the wind, you want to take a step back to make sure that ball does not fly over your head. Second out of the inning as Harper is denied. And that brings up Brett Field as Jesse pitching a good inning so far. Two balls, one strike. Under the mitt and a base hit by Brett Field. Solid single up the first base line. Brett 2 for 3 on the day. Brings up Dax Edwards, who can help himself here. Pitcher Dax Edwards. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. And that's a solid base hit. So back-to-back singles with 2 outs. And Tanner Dawes comes up. Tanner looking for his first RBI of the ball game. He's walked twice as well. That's solid. The shortstop should be the third out, and it is. As Perkins Tryon set down, no runs here in the 5th. Cougars coming up trailing 9-2.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Proline iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust. We are back, and coming up for the Cougars is the strong Holden Brooking, right fielder. He's been right fielder and first baseman in this ball game. As Brooking looking to get things started. He got reached by being hit by a pitch in the second. Here, a good stroke to third. Hustling down the line, just out, half step. First out of the inning on a nice play over there at third by Braxton Lightfoot. Braxton so far the player of the game for Perkins with his 3 RBIs and his stellar play at third. That brings up the top of the order. Coolidge Rendleman gonna step in.
Coolidge 1 for 2 with a single in the first to start things off. And in fact, this is the first inning in which the Cougars didn't reach. With their leadoff hitter.
Let's go 1-1.
Rendleman sits down, second out of the inning, and that brings up Dakota Bryce, or 1-1, as I hear called out. That's going to be a curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Can the Cougars come back? 9-2. They lost yesterday 9-6. They made a game of it, though, in the late innings with some late runs. Let's get things started here a little bit earlier tonight. Maybe have enough room to come all the way back, get a victory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that goes down the third base line foul. Strike 3, 3 up, 3 down, nobody left, 9-2 our score. We are entering the 6th.
Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality. This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location.
Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison and downtown is a full-service vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice.
Have you seen our signs lately?
5 stars, positive, professional, quality, and responsive.
Everybody that works there are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. I would recommend this place to anyone.
Our associate was professional, courteous, personable, and most important, patient. Kept a positive and encouraging attitude throughout the process.
The crew here is always phenomenal. This broker is kind, friendly, and cares about their customers and employees alike.
Our associate was really awesome at getting things done and truly cares about finding your perfect home. I highly recommend.
Have you seen our signs lately?
9-2 our score here for Cougar Baseball. Congratulations to the Lady Cougars on their run rule of the Norman Tigers in slow pitch softball. The Lady Cougars coming in today 8-4, now 9-4, as they've got it rolling. We'll have to get another one of their games in. First pitch ball as Jesse Todd continues on the mound for the Cougars. That's hit sharply over to the short. And that's going to get away. And the runner advances to second as the ball ends up in the dugout. So, reach on the air does Tanner Dawes. And he's going to stand at second, or a likeness will. In fact, it's Beck Smith, not Tanner. Center fielder Beck Smith is going to go to third on that passed ball. At the plate now, Corb Miner, first baseman. 1 ball, no strikes. That's strike one. Thought about it, did Smith. He's got some speed over there. But that one came back quick. Probably thought better of it to stay planted at third. That's going to be high and away for ball 3. 3-1 to Corb Minor. Todd delivers, and the count goes full. So pitching, we have Jesse Todd. He's throwing to Elson, and that's another walk. Braden Nelson. Matt Burris is over at first base now. Second base continues to be Coolidge Rendelman. Over at third, Kaysen Coomer. Shortstop, Tanner Davis. Left field, Ben Campbell. Center field, Dakota Bryce. And out in right field, Holden Brooking. As Zach who? Majors. Number 5, Zach Majors, running over there for Corb Minor. Majors is running for Minor. I like that. That's going to be a base hit, and they get it in quickly to the cutoff, does Brooking. Base hit brings home that run that reached on an error. So a solid single for Brayson McDaniel, and that is his 4th RBI on the day. Young man's been hitting clutch. He's 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs and a run scored. That's going to be down and out for foul 1, and I guess strike 1. Thanks for the encouragement, Jack. As the production crew just shakes their head. It's kind of how we all roll in the press box. Join us sometime. That's going to be foul down the third baseline, which is good for the count. Braxton Lightfoot at the plate, third baseman. As I said earlier, he's had a solid game. In the field and behind the plate as he strikes out for the first out of the inning. And yes, I take credit for that, as we brag on Lightfoot to create the baseball strikeout, because that's how we roll as homers. As that one's going to get by, and the runners are going to both move up. And again, we get ourselves out of a force. And the always dangerous Preston Gaitsky stepping in. Gaitsky could really break this open right here. We are in a vulnerable spot. Outside, ball 1. Good crowd on hand to cheer on the Cougars, and Perkins. That's in there for a strike. That's hit in the gap with a great play as he gets up and throws over to first. It's going to get by, though. Just couldn't be picked up out of the dirt. 2 runs come across as Kaysen with a good play there in the dirt. He just didn't have the muscle behind it to get it all the way over to his first baseman, and the very good running Preston Gaitsky made it close. There was pressure on, and Barris just couldn't handle that throw, and Gaitsky ends up at second with 2 RBIs. I'm not giving anybody an error on that. It was a nice play. It's probably a single that turned into a two-bagger. Dakota hurrying to come in. He makes the play, and he's going to try to beat. He almost had the double play. I think he was trying to second. Didn't realize where the player was supposed to be. So Gus Harper flies out for the second out of the inning. Gaitsky stays at second, and that brings up Brett Field. Brett Field 2 for 3 on the day with a walk. And batting for Brett Field is 17. Who is that? That's Braxton Lightfoot. Am I just off on my numbers? $12? 12. Got it. That is Brett Field. Scared me. Keeping everybody on their toes. Three balls, no strikes. (12-2) our score. North Rock Creek needs some runs, and they need an out. That's going to go to Lakota. Dakota takes it, and he gets it in to hold the runner at first. Gaitsky scores, and Perkins goes up by 11. Brett Field with another base hit on the day. Nice pitch by Jesse. 1 ball, 1 strike as he concentrates now on Dax Edwards. Dax 1 for 3 on the day. Coomer stops it, unable to make the throw though. He stays in front of it. And he'll reach. That moves Field up to second. Strike. Nice curveball there. As Tanner Dawes steps into the box. Tanner 1 for 3 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Passed ball again. The runners move up. That has hurt the Cougars, but double-digit walks has not helped. That's going to be down third base line. Kaysen with a nice backhanded stab of the foul ball. No better sports. The kids running around, the parents having a good time, conversations are going. Chitter chatter from the dugouts, and good food at the concessions. Come on out. Support your local team. Just pick one. Start going. It's fun. Especially if you get to know the kids who's playing out there. They can be your home team. And that's going to get through to Dakota. And two more are going to come across as was that guy Itzke again? Beck Smith, so Tanner Dawes. Yeah, I lost it there for a second. So Dawes got his RBIs with his single. And that's going to be another high chopper. It's going to be safe at first. So he reached on an air to start the inning. Beck Smith gets his single, an infield single here. And moving up to third base on the play is Tanner Dawes. Another high chopper. We've had two of those in a row. Up the middle. 15-2 now the score. Biner back. He walked and scored earlier in the inning. He walked and scored in the second, and he walked and scored in the third. Not to mention an RBI. Because with one of those walks, the bases were loaded. So he's been a very proficient walker today. Like that. And the bases loaded. Stepping in, Brayson McDaniel. Brayson 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs scored and 4 RBIs, and make that a couple more. Brayson with the single, the put out at third. 2 more RBIs for Brayson on his single. He has 6 on the day, and the score now 17-2. North Rock Creek needs a boatload of runs to stay in this ball game when we come back.
Most of us have a closet full or room full of used sporting equipment. Sean and Pops Play It Again Sports gives you cash for your lightly used sporting equipment. Let your sporting equipment play again. Do you love swimming? SHS Swim is always looking for the next state champion. Find SHS Swim on Facebook and Instagram. Watch SHS Swim live on Shawnee CTV. For 25 years, Eric's has served you and your family for all your prescription needs. Eric and his staff love the community and love seeing you in the store conveniently located on North Kickapoo. Make your day brighter by visiting Eric's today. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. We are back. We are back.
And up for the Cougars to start the comeback is Matt Burris. As Matt over at first base here comes in for Caleb Boatman. And he goes 1-1 on the count. That's going to be foul down third base line for strike 2. Shout out to Matt's dad, Steve. Wonderful human out there. I do see him, or I did see him. Yeah, he's taking a picture of his old boy right now. Come on, Matt. 2-0. 2-2, I mean. No outs is the O, because we're starting a comeback right here. We don't need outs. Way to fight it off.
Let's go 1-7.
Matt, just a freshman. And a good pitch by Dax. Sets down the freshman. And that's going to bring up Ben Campbell, left fielder. Ben was hit by a pitch early in the ball game to reach. And Gaetsky gets him on the 6-3 putout for out number 2. The Cougars down to their last out unless they get 8 runs across here. And maybe, we're unsure. They might need 10 runs across here, because we are now in the 6th inning. So 10 runs in with 2 outs. I like it. Let's do it. There's always an opportunity in every challenge. And this is a challenge. So Tanner takes ball 1. Ball 2. Good eye by shortstop Tanner Davis. Tanner, one of the few seniors on the squad, as this team is young and learning. 3 balls, no strikes to Davis, as he takes his place at first base.
All right, let's go 1-5.
Stepping in now, Jesse Todd. That's a good stop behind the plate for Perkins by Corb. No, I'm sorry, not Corb. He's down at first. Tanner Dawes is behind the plate.
Let's go 1-5.
That brings up 2 balls, no strikes. As after 4 strikeouts of the last 5 batters, Dax having a little hard time finding the strike zone. 3-1. Two walks in a row. And that's how comebacks start, right there. Bringing up Kason Coomer.
Let's go 1-0.
2 on, 2 out. 2 runs across for the North Rock Creek Cougars. Right back to the pitcher, and Edwards runs it over for the ball game. The Cougars are going to fall today to Perkins Tryon 17-2. Congratulations, though, to the Lady Cougars as they rule their opponent, the Norman Tigers, on the adjacent field. And as always, thank you for watching North Rock Creek Cougars Athletics right here on Shawnee CTV, where all of us, Shawnee, together we're building community one season at a time. For Jack Riley and the rest of the crew, we say good night.